What's up, it's Nez, and hey friendos, welcome back to Necrobarista. Last episode we finally learned what Maddie was doing with all that stored time. It was to bring Che back from the dead. Unfortunately, the ritual did not go according to plan. And drama's about to ensue because, well, Che is dead. And he has to move on. Like a ghost. Like a ghost into the great beyond. What will happen to Maddie? We seem to be in the basement. This tree! Why can't we figure out how to transfer its life force towards a Che? I guess we should head back up. Ooh, the terminal. Who wants to live forever? Unlock. Espresso machine's acting up again. Maddie sighed. Why does it always have to be like this? It doesn't have to be like this, said Che. You're right. It wasn't always like this. If you travel back in time far enough, you'll find an era when we had a working espresso machine. And if you travel even further back, you'll get to a time when espresso machines didn't exist. Maddie reached below the counter for the bottle of Chardonnay she had opened that morning. It was half empty. Is this a prelude to one of those moments where an old man tells me how lucky we are to have things so easy? Nah, things aren't easier. In fact, they're harder. That's why we need all that modern technology to help us deal with them. Jay nodded to the wine bottle in Maddie's hand. So, you just gonna offer me some of that, or you just gonna keep squeezing its neck like you're trying to choke it? Maddie began pouring a drink for Che. What were things like back in the old days? Well, for one thing, we didn't need glasses back then. Glasses aren't a new invention, old man. I've seen pictures of Benjamin Franklin. Well, yeah, he had glasses back then, but we didn't use them. We drank straight from the bottle. Har har. No, really. Glasses are just one more thing to keep track of. One more thing to clean. It's much easier to just pass the bottle back and forth. That may be the case, but I'm sure our patrons appreciate the extra effort that goes into making sure they're always drinking from clean glasses. I'm sure they do. That's another thing that changed. Everyone's a connoisseur of whatever they're drinking. Is that your finger wagging about how young people all have particular tastes? Nope. At least I don't think it is. I guess people are all enjoying the present moment more. Back when we drank soft juice, you were just doing whatever it took to get that stimulant into your bloodstream. Ditto for most of the presents. Do I want to know what soft juice is? Said Maddie. Because I'm fairly certain I don't. Well, we didn't have coffee filters back then. So you'd use a sock instead. Don't worry, we always used clean socks whenever they were available. Maddie closed her eyes, looking physically ill. You were saying something about people enjoying the present moment before that thoroughly awful digression about how you made coffee. Yeah! I know there's a stereotype about how in modern society no one is really ever present, but if anything, I feel like it's the other way around. Nowadays, people are all about enjoying the present moment. People used to be the other way, more obsessed with where they were going. As in where they were migrating to. In a manner of speaking, yeah. Let's just say I'm amazed how few people these days come in here asking questions about heaven and hell. 100 years ago, if you caught someone on their way out of this world, the first thing they wanted to know was, which place is this? And after they found out they were on a temporary stop to the next place, they'd want to know where it was they were going. There's still plenty of that. Yeah, but a lot less of it. And you know, I don't think it was a case of people's priorities suddenly changing once they found themselves standing on the precipice. There were people who used to describe themselves as God-fearing, it was just a part of life. And now it's not. He shrugged. I guess some people found more important things to worry about. There wasn't a lot going on back then. He took a sip of his Chardonnay. Good thing I'm gonna live forever. Worried you'd go to hell? Hell yes! I've done way too much sinning to ever make it to heaven. You've done way more good than ill for the world. I'm pretty sure that balances it out. You probably have a positive balance. Nah, I don't think it works like that. I'm pretty sure I'm just a bad person who happens to do good things most of the time. Well, it might not be good enough for heaven, but it's good enough for me. So I guess it is a good thing that you're going to live forever. Ooh, this seems like this conversation happened before Che died. Yikes! Oh, hey! This was where we had the bar fight. The knife fight. The knife game. Okay, where do we go? Where do we sit? Back to our table. Continue. And you should have seen this coming. What? Where are we? Maddie? This is on you. Are we in front of the Council of Death? There's no question. You are a failure. The Council is going to take the cafe away from you. Wait, what? What? And you should have seen this all coming. No, the cafe! Episode 7. Ghost. The cafe's gonna get taken away! What? Day 3, 7 AM. This never gets old. You know, I wondered for a long time how I would feel if I never got old. And then I tried it out. And I got old anyway. There's probably a moral in that story somewhere. When did we ever have time for morals anyway? You're hellion, you know that. It's weird to think that you just to be a mild-mannered student. I was just better at biting my tongue. Ha! If anything, I just hope I was able to make your life a little more interesting. We've had a pretty good run, mate. I don't want you to feel like I wasted my time on you, or that having you in my life hasn't been an absolutely bloody privilege. Can we do this later? Of course. I reckon I see someone walking over. Can you get the machine ready? Yeah. Are we saying our final goodbyes to Che? Let's make some fucking coffee. For one last time? Here you go. Again, sorry for the wait. Thanks. If it were anywhere else, I'd just not come back. But the beans. I guess customers love our beans. And I promise it won't happen again. Thanks for your patience. How long was I staring at the wall? 15 minutes by my reckoning. What the hell? I came inside from sweeping up the front. And just saw you staring blankly into your mug while that customer was just, standing there. They were being very patient. I have no idea how that happened. I feel terrible? It's no biggie. Like you told me the other day. Our rows are iconic enough that we can afford to get away with stuff like that once in a while. Well, yeah, but the context of that conversation was when we'd fought off dozens of ashlings that didn't believe us. When we told them we weren't stray pieces of cutlery. Yeah. We probably shouldn't let that happen again. Trust me, it's not on the agenda. But like I was saying, people love this place. Even if they sometimes have to wait 15 minutes for the barista to stop hyper-focusing on their coffee. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't meant to happen. How long have you been awake? I think maybe 3 days. Good lord. That's bad, yeah? I'm honestly amazed you're not seeing things. Oh, I'm hallucinating hardcore. No worries there. Also, I keep seeing faces and coffees. They saying anything interesting? Nothing but echoes of my internal monologue. More espresso equals less depresso. I'm sure it's a fun time. It's a blast. At least your hands don't need to be too steady to make coffee. See, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Shush. Anyway, speaking of coffee, you should make some. I'm already like 15 shots deep. I think I'll die if I have any more. No, Maddie. I'm saying you have a job to do. Sorry, I feel like you're trying to lead me to some sort of conclusion here, but... For the customer right here, who I assume is wanting coffee. Hi. Oh, shit. My bad. Haven't slept for... What can we get you? 1 latte, 1 soy flat white. Sure thing. Feel free to take a seat. We'll bring them over. Man. Yep. 15 shots though. Really? Because just saying at some point you're gonna hit a lethal dose. I have some insane tolerance happening here. I think. I hope. Right. Well, I respect your right to make a complete idiot out of yourself and die in the process. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. Ha. I can't believe everyone's gonna know me as the person who killed her boss in a botched necromancy attempt. Pretty lighthearted music to say the least for this type of conversation, but sure. You know, that's hella street rep right there. Council's gonna be too afraid of you to screw with me. I don't think they're too intimidated by you, fortunately. Damn it. Let's not worry about them for now, though. What should I worry about then? Nothing? Buddy. I tried. Hey, actually. Where's Ashley? Sleeping upstairs. We're not gonna get much out of her for a few hours at least. And Kishan's gone off somewhere in the terminal with Ned. They're around. Somewhere. Good that Ashley's getting some sleep though. Imagine if you did that. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Uh-huh. But also, she's okay, right? Yep. Just needs some rest and maybe a few days of tapering off caffeine. Oh, she's gonna be cranky. As a mule. Right. And a customer just came in. Well, I have to look forward to that. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. What can we get you? What roast do you have today? Ah, let me see. We've got your standards. Espresso, Italian, city. No, I'm looking for something fancy. Fancy, you say? What do you have in mind? I don't know. Something new. Different. Special. Artisanal. Psst, Maddie. What? In English, that word translates to artisanal. Thanks. Anytime, mate. We've got a pretty nice house roast that you might like. The beans are sourced from a faraway land, enchanted with subtle magics. What land? Tell me. They're from Brisbane? What else? I'll give you our secret blend if you stop holding up the line. Ah, I'll take it. Go sit down. I'll bring it over to you. So, what were you gonna give him? I was just gonna blowtorch some espresso beans. Come on, Maddie. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. I mean, it's a waste of time for you to do that when you've got people to serve. Be right back. I guess he went to go blowtorch the beans. Okie dokie. And everything is done, no more work. Great. Slow afternoon. Now it's still morning. God, you weren't kidding. This is awful. How are you able to drink this without your entire face crumbling to dust? It's so dry that it'd give Antarctica a run for its money. Antarctica is a desert. Technically. It is? Well, I guess in this timeline. Shut up. Huh. I find it drinkable because it reminds me of good times. What? It's thoroughly shithouse. It reminds me of lost loves. It's very worrying that this concentrated bin juice reminds you of a relationship. Oh, I've told you about her. Wait. You're not talking about... Yep, the fugitive. Wait, I thought Maddie was a fugitive. It was actually someone else? The one who I took in for a few months. I thought you liked her. I did. The taste reminds me of her because it's smoky. Like licking a friggin' tailpipe. And has vague hints of iron. I have concerns, Che. Never thought I'd have a succubus drop by, to be honest. Oh! So it was a succubus? Wait, you never told me it was a succubus. Didn't I? Well, I suppose it would have been inappropriate to mention that in front of Ashley. Oh yeah, her head would definitely explode. But yes, she was a succubus. I wouldn't have ever expected a cute demon to crash at my bar, but ended up having a wonderful if short-lived relationship. That's actually really sweet. Huh. Yeah. Still weird that coffee reminds you of her, but I've heard weirder things. If I explained it to you, your head would explode too. Well, you mentioned tailpipes. Well, that's my break time over. Time to get back to work running a cafe doing barista things. I'm gonna go perform some barista-related activities and you are welcome to join me, I guess. We are not gonna listen to the story of this old man talk about his old love. Don't forget to water the plants. Water them yourself. It's your job. Busy, goodbye. I guess we're taking this well. The whole Che is about to disappear at any moment's notice. Hello? Yeah, it seems like we're taking it well. Or are we? Are we seriously just here so we could be part of a robot fight club? For real? Is this why I was raised from the dead and sealed in a metal shell? Is that the only reason? Guys, I'm freaking out! Why aren't you saying anything? Guys! Heh, egg puns! Right, I should poach some of them. Seriously! Is this not a big deal to you? Nah. We only fight if we want to. And it's all in good fun. You're really endorsing capturing creatures and forcing them to fight one another? Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? It's not like we have the capacity to get injured or bleed. Ethics schmethics. Unbelievable. You two are unbelievable. Eh? Hey, is that the sound of someone calling us? I think it might be. Duty calls and all that. Toodles. Well, okay then. That was a pretty short chapter. Let's choose Succubus, Blowtorch, Reckoning, Short-Lived, Hellion, Machine, Fugitive. Succubus is Magic. Reckoning is Che. Short-Lived, Death. Hellion, Maddie. Blowtorch, Food. Fugitive, the Terminal. And Machine, the Terminal. Continue! Anyway, friendos, that's where we'll end this episode of Necrobarista. I don't know what to think of this episode. It seems like Che and Maddie are just trying to move on with their lives. But also it seems like Maddie might not be totally honest with herself. And what the hell was up with that scene with the Council of Death? They said they were gonna take the cafe away! What are we gonna do? I guess we'll find out soon. If you friendos enjoyed this episode of Necrobarista, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with our videos. Until our next episode, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye friendos!